Welcome to GearCheckGames. This is part 5 of our commentary for Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Today we're going to be tackling Orange Ocean, the penultimate level of the game.
This is the strangest Evangelion game I've ever seen.
Yeah, what'd they do to Shinji?
Yeah, the entire ocean is made of tang. It's like the movie all over again.
Man, I love me a good sunset vista in games. Or just in anything.
Ooh.
That's probably like the most generic thing to like, but, you know, there's probably a reason for that.
I like sunsets and long walks on the beach.
Wait, how are you supposed to get that one up?
I don't know what that stuff in the background's supposed to be, but...
It's Dreamland's Thousand Suns.
Yeah, it looks rather apocalyptic.
This
Like,
is
Kirby, is everything gonna be okay? Do you need help?
Well, didn't you just destroy the sun and the moon?
I guess. Okay, yeah, I guess we're seeing the repercussions of that,
Yeah.
like, 2 worlds later.
Oh, nice. You got 2 of them.
I should have known. Yes, this is another one of those instances where you need hammer. But thankfully, you can get it in the level this time because you can suck up 2 enemies and mix them.
How do those 2 give you hammer?
I don't know. Luck of the draw.
Same way 2 rocks give you UFO.
Oh, that's true.
Now, commenters, please jog my memory because I honestly forgot. Does the roulette wheel, or do like the enemy combinations in Kirby's Adventure yield the same results as this game does? Because
Oh, God.
I've been curious, but for some reason I didn't bother to check, so... Oops.
I feel kind of bad that you're destroying the lives of these poor birds.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're just... Well, I mean, they knew what they were getting into when they crossed Kirby. Like, you don't get in Kirby's way. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, as we know, he's part samurai.
It's like Donkey Kong Country where K. Rool steals your bananas, so you just rampage through the forest, killing every animal you come across.
Hey, gotta get back the bananas.
Yeah.
At any
It's like
cost.
beavers and birds and
Yeah.
animals that probably have nothing to do with the main bad guy.
Yeah, there needs to be a Donkey Kong game where DK learns, like, the value of life and, like, to not, like, just brutally... Well, you know, just play any Donkey Kong Country game and see what happens to all the flora and fauna of Congo Bongo Island.
Yeah. So, you just picked up Rock Kirby, and I have a little anecdote about, because the Switch Online just came out with the SNES app, so there's a bunch of SNES games on the Switch now, so I've been playing Kirby Adventure, or Kirby's Island. Kirby 3, I can't get it straight.
Kirby's Island.
Kirby's Dreamland 3.
Kirby's Island Adventure.
And there's a combo, one of my favorite combos in all Kirby is in that game. It's if you have the cat power up and rock Kirby together.
Oh yeah, what's that get you?
The little cat, I don't know his name, he just smashes a rock Kirby on the ground like he's trying to open up a nut. It's adorable. I don't know the cat's name, but I think he might be my new favorite companion.
I played about a level of Kirby's Dreamland 3 on Switch or SNES Online. I had it on Wii U, and I think I made it a couple worlds in, but not very far. I remember liking it quite a bit, though. Good visual style, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like made out of crayon, right?
Yeah, kind of similar to Yoshi's Island in that way.
Although I would say it controls a lot slower than Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, it feels a little weird compared to some of I mean, I guess I'm kind of spoiled because, you know, Nightmare in Dreamland was my first Kirby game, and honestly, I think it has the best controls out of any of them. Like, Kirby, I don't know, like his jump arc, his movement speed, it all just feels, like, right to me.
Yeah.
And then even when I go to, like, Superstar or, like, the newer, like, 3D Kirby games, like, it just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel quite as, like, snappy and precise as this one did.
Speaking of 3D Kirby games, I've always...
When are we gonna get one?
Yeah, ever since I, like, got off the vehicle in Kirby's Air Ride and just ran around as Kirby in 3D, I've always wanted an actual 3D Kirby game.
I know, right? Same.
Kirby's Adventure DX.
I think the Wii would have been a great time to do it too, because they could have used the IR pointer to aim your inhale ability. Kind of like they did with like Yoshi and Galaxy 2.
They just make a 3D Kirby game, but it just plays like Wario World on the GameCube. Where he just like sucks up coins and stuff.
I mean, essentially this is just kind of a side-scrolling brawler, isn't it?
I guess.
Oh, whoa.
Back from the jaws of death.
They spawn you in water.
Yep.
Now this here I always thought was one of the trickier secrets to get in the game.
Oh my god.
Because first of all, you gotta land on this platform, and I mean, it speaks for itself.
Just fat Kirby.
I just can't do it.
Wait, how do you get at it?
But then you gotta go in this door. Well, first you gotta teach that guy a
Wow,
lesson.
did you just see that guy slash your laser out of
Yeah.
He
air?
disrespected me.
Pro. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah. You gotta angle a laser blast at that little, like, corner of the ceiling. But you can't be standing and do it. At least I couldn't do it because, I don't know, I guess I was too slow. So you have to jump up from that platform that I stupidly am not firing the laser blast from.
I was about to say, couldn't you just
and then jump into the cannon.
You can't drop... Oh, there you go. I was about to say, you can't drop down from that platform.
Yeah. And if you go to the right and then to the left, it takes too long, so...
Oh, they spawn you on top of a Scarfy, of course.
That may have been the last secret I found. The first time I ever played this. Or not the last one I found, but the last one I was able to complete just because of how tricky that shot was for me.
Well, even now...
It's not as tricky as that one cannon puzzle in Rainbow Resort, but... It gave me a hard time as a kid.
Yeah. Also, I just noticed that you have a ludicrous amount of lives.
Mm-hmm. I forget what my total is. I don't think I hit 99 by the end of this, but it's, it's up there.
Yeah. Oh, man. So those coconuts on those trees reminded me of playing Kirby on the Game Boy. Since like the Game Boy is so small, I always thought they were just part of the background. So those things would destroy me on the Game Boy. So I was like, why?
Well, yeah, because you were actually playing it on a Game Boy, with no backlit screen.
Congratulations, this is your bonus. You enter a room and explode.
Don't you wish this was actually how the game was?
Kirby explodes in Dreamland.
This is this is my version of Nightmare in Dreamland. Nightmare in Dreamland Redacted, where you just walk into a door and explode.
Oh, these little witches in Kirby SNES give you the coolest power. They just give you a broom. That's great.
Oh, yeah. That's the only time that ability ever appears, too, isn't it?
It's not a good ability, either. It's just broom.
I mean, unless they brought it back in, like, because full disclosure, the most recently released Kirby game that I've, like, played is Return to Dreamland on Wii. Like, I haven't played through Triple Deluxe or Planet Robobot yet, or the new one on Switch either.
Robobot? What's the one where he fights the mice? What's that one?
Squeak Squad I have played. I don't know. That one was always kind of dull to me. Like, even when I first got it, it was kind of like, they could have done more with this.
The most recent Kirby game I've played is Air Ride.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's a good place to leave it off. Air Ride is an
good
underappreciated gem.
I didn't even see that door down there.
Yeah. Some of them are hidden pretty deviously.
Well, they're like, some of them are like half as tall as the other doors, so they blend in way better.
Yeah. That kind of blew my mind as a kid that they would like make a door that didn't use the same asset as all the other ones. It's like, it's not right. It's not natural.
Well, yeah, it's like they train you to look for the two high doors, and they
also
throw in the one high doors.
I don't need your parasol.
Aw. Parasol's the best power, though. It turns you into Princess Peach.
We don't need it.
Oh man, that reminds me. So, in Kirby's Island Dreamland, whatever 3.
Kirby Island Dreamland.
Yeah.
3.
If you have the owl and the umbrella mixed together, he just swings the owl around like a sword. It's beautiful.
Oh my god. Level 2.
Level
We
2.
finally found a level 2 minigame.
Finally.
So I can show it.
It's the same.
And it's pretty much the same.
Do they?
Just with a trickier layout and harder AIs.
I was about to say, is the AI a little smarter?
Yeah, a little smarter, but, you know.
Just
I think
a
I
little.
still win.
I'm guessing
Yes.
successful grind jumps give you a boost.
Yes. The closer you release/hold the button to the rail, like the rough part of the rail, the better boost you get.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. As with a lot of Kirby games, it really does favor simplicity. Because, you know, we were talking about Air Ride. That whole game is played using, like, the analog stick and one button.
Yeah, I like that.
Also, welcome to the first instance of one of the best musical pieces in the series, the Rainbow Resort theme.
Oh, I like ice.
Get an early preview before we actually enter the world proper, but as a kid, Yogurt Yard had my favorite theme.
Look at your lives.
But
My
oh my
freeze.
God. I'm trying to talk about my fond childhood memories, and you just can't get your mind out of the gutter. Okay. God damn it.
I get it.
Man, I've never heard that one before.
That was the lamest thing I've ever said. You're welcome.
Also, look how many lives you have.
Ha!
Well, thanks for joining us for Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland.
Leave it to me to
I'm
point
done.
that out.
Wait, did you not? Are you messing with me?
Yo, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Check out how many lives Joe has.
Oh, it's another one of these puzzles.
I need to give up. I need to just give up on any semblance of making this a family-friendly channel. It's never gonna happen.
Well, it's not family friendly, it's just a number.
Yeah. No implications behind it of any kind.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You're right.
By the way, did you guys notice the number of lives Joe has?
I'm gonna kill myself so that I no longer have 69 lives.
Please, Joe.
Oh, he did
lose a
get
life.
number 1. No life for him.
Well, looks like we gotta suffer through another level with the same amount of lives.
Welcome to Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, Part 69.
Meta Knight, I must commit Sudoku.
No. What's coming?
I always thought, like, he's holding a stick, but I thought it looked like a little tooth. It's like a mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's off the screen, so you can't really see it, but...
Why does he hit people with a fan?
So he doesn't hurt him.
He has a sword!
No, the fan is in the sheath. Oof.
For some reason, I did, like, way worse on that one. I guess I was just demoralized
No
by
lives.
getting defeated by, yeah.
Aw, of
Still
course.
sitting pretty at 69.
Yes.
Ooh.
We get another level with Rainbow Resort.
I was about to say, like, I love the bass at the beginning of the song.
Uh-huh.
Double...
Yeah, honestly, when it comes to, like, the remade soundtrack versus the original, it's kind of a toss-up to me. Like, obviously, I have more nostalgia for the remake, because that's the one I played as a kid, but, like, comparing them objectively, like, they're both really good.
Oh, hey, Funky Kong's back.
Like, I don't know if I wholly prefer one over the other.
Oh god, the UFO was, like, out for blood.
Oh,
Don't worry, there's more.
goofed it.
Aw.
just
Goofed it again.
Mhm.
God, when Scarfies transform, that is disturbing.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the enemy. That's something Nintendo likes to do, like, when they base, you know, and they usually do base their games around, like, one central mechanic, is to include some kind of enemy or obstacle that, like, punishes you for just, like, turning your brain off.
Yeah.
Like, these guys, if you try to inhale them, they turn into enemies, or they turn into, like, little homing explosives.
Yeah.
Spooky faces.
And the fact that, yeah, like, they have those, like, giant teeth in this children's game that, like, disturbs me
Yeah.
somehow.
It's like, yeah, I didn't need that. Thanks.
Goodbye,
Yeah, I could get the screen nuke, or I could just keep UFO.
Yeah. God, talk about broken combo right here. Hold right to win.
Actually, UFO might honestly be worse with the lollipop. Because it's... I mean, I don't know. Is UFOs...
Oh,
I can't tell if it's slower than ground speed, Kirby.
it's probably a little slower.
Oh boy.
It's probably not. One of the things that always messed with me in this game is that Kirby's running animation makes it look like he should be going faster than he really is.
Oh yeah. You know what the most egregious example of that is, to me? Is in Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like, to my knowledge, there's no difference between walking and running in that game except the animation. Like, you literally go at the exact same speed either way. I mean, and I still dash, just, I don't know, because I guess it makes more sense to my brain, but... What? Why? Why did they do that? Maybe because it was like a co-op game and they didn't want Kirby going too fast and like outrunning the other players.
Get it!
Yeah, finally time to face off with Meta Knight,
Nice.
and he will not fight you unless you pick up that sword and do it
Oh.
mano a mano. Also, this is the one instance in the game where you can't lose your copy ability. Well, by getting hit.
Right.
You can manually get rid of it.
He's embarrassed.
Yeah, he just... Yeah.
I love that.
You can manually get rid of it. Actually, hold on. What am I thinking? Because, like, I remember in the boss rush mode, I would, like, take one power with me, because I thought I needed it to beat DDD. And I would lose it in this battle, pick up the sword, but I can't remember how that worked, because whenever you copy a new ability, your old one goes away. I don't know, maybe if enough time passes, he'll just fight you like normal? I don't know.
I like that mechanic. They use that mechanic in Breath of the Wild when you fight like a Lionel. Like until you move after he's seen you, he will not do anything.
Yeah, he fights with honor.
Yeah.
I think I've fought Lionels where I just stood there staring at them for like a minute, and then they're like, "All right, that's enough," and then it just started coming at me.
Did they
rain of arrows?
I was about to say, did they do
I think what happened was I stood there staring at him for a bit, seeing if he would do anything, and then he's just like, "All right," and I saw him start taking out his bow and aiming at me. I'm like, maybe I should move now.
Yeah. See, if you're really savvy, you sneak up behind him and like ride him while you're
ride me.
Save it for the Breath of the Wild commentary, Joe. We'll see you next time in the final episode of Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Stay tuned.
Yeah.